Hello folks, we're at it again. Somehow, someone got word. Next thing I know, some Gypsy bus shows up. It's a 1972 MCI MC-7, doing a full restoration, and this is going to be a project in itself. So this project was started by the customer. They did a lot of stuff already on the drivetrain and brought the vehicle in because they had tore this off. They were just struggling trying to figure out what to do and how to do it. So now the vehicle's here, and this is going to be one of the first things we have to tackle. We're going to try to take the best approach to figure out how to frame this, how to copy this contour, how to build all these pieces, to put it back in, make sure the windows don't come down, right? Because all of this is part of the structure, and all of this is going to make this be what it needs to be. And as you could tell, it had water, it all came in here, it all rotted out, and now we have a gigantic mess to try to fix. But we could do it. What's behind door number one? More rot. We're gonna have to cut all that out. We're probably gonna have to take these panels out so that way we can get a nice piece all the way down, stitch it all together, and make sure we got that structure ready for all of those pieces that are supposed to go back in here, because you know that hose at the top is not supposed to be like that, and somehow we have to magically put it all back together. A little bit of dust here, a little bit of dust there, and bam, be ready to go. A lot of things have been taken off and removed. The customer has spent a lot of time researching and finding all of the parts that are still available, has brought in a lot of the parts that came with it, a lot of the new parts, so we're gonna have to inventory and catalog that so that way we know everything we have when we start. Normally you have 3 tanks. Right here they have 2, a fresh and a black and a gray, and they did some crazy little contraption over here that hooks up a garden hose on the one side of the drain for the gray water instead of having a separate tank. Not so bueno. This old Onan generator, customer wants to take that out. He might want to reuse that gas tank for all of his 4x4 vehicles, so that way he's got an auxiliary gas tank. Not sure yet. Here's the tarps that he used to cover this vehicle, because as you can see, it has no windows. He took all the windows out. He has all new windows to go in, and now all we have to do is try to prep it and make it ready for them to go in. Super simple, right? You know, the first vision is, are we gonna put in the generator over here? We're gonna put the generator over there? Are we gonna do a secondary dash heat AC system over here? We don't know yet. It's got all those custom chrome pieces, and he said this one piece right here is unobtainium. You can't find it, so don't lose it. All right, so what's behind the chrome door with no window? Bam! Here is what happens when you get a guy who's in construction and he's mechanical and he's meticulous, and he buys an RV that was converted out of an older bus, and he says, you know what, all this has to go, all this has to get changed, and then life got in front of him, his projects got in front of him. Just how a lot of people find out there's a lot of work that goes into this. And if you don't have time every single day to dedicate into a project like this, there is no way that this mountain of a project can be spoon-fed by one guy. This is building a house and a car and putting it in an earthquake and hoping that it stays together. All right, so over here we have all the different levels. This was the vent pipe. Over here is where the refrigerator used to be, has a vent there. All of these holes from the skylights and other things, customer wants to patch all those in. This customer might even want to do some crazy heated floors, and not with electricity. He might want to do a hydronic hot water heating system to preheat the engine, give them hot water, give them warm floors. See how to do that. 1972 MCI MC-7 that looks like this is somehow gonna turn into a work of art, and it's gonna take pride, and it's gonna take craftsmanship, and it's gonna take a lot of hard work. And make sure you stay tuned to see how this vehicle turns out when she's all done. Like, follow, and subscribe. Click on that bell to get notified of all of our future projects and future updates on this and other projects. Or if you're in Fontana, California, stop on by. don't know. Who knows? I don't. Oh, that was like 40%. Trip over a Gypsy. Hopefully I don't fall through a hole. You did it. Folks, there's a spider hanging right there. Thank you, Gabriel. It's hard to stop work in progress here. You know, we are a shop. We do make noise. Don't worry, it's all great background noise. We got a lot of jobs. We got a lot of to do. So get back to work. No.